That would
Yeah, I just give it to you. Okay. So I'm gonna reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Attorney Reacts. My name's Attorney Ted, and today we're going to be reacting to "You Lose Constitutional Rights When in a Vehicle" by Ambus99. All right, let's get it rolling.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Whatever the traffic stop was, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that, obviously. Just
in case I started recording, you know, because
that's fine.
if anything, if I need it for court or anything.
You can record all you want, no problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving?
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
Can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
So if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right. So get the law for me. Give me what.
Okay, what this cop is trying to say, and he doesn't have the law memorized, but it's pretty common sense here. If you are driving a vehicle, then you must present your identification to show that you legally have a driver's license. But it looks like he's on the right side of the passenger seat, so he's not driving. So I don't see any reason why you would have to provide that at this point. Let's see what happens.
What law it is, and then you're a police officer. You're supposed to know all the laws, and
Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that. Okay. If I'm not going to be... I'd rather stay here where this is recording in case something happens.
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. You know, I know what rights I have.
We do with every single car stop. You give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah, when you're driving.
When you are driving.
You got to give them a name.
I'm not giving out my name just because. Because you're gonna start. I need your name. I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
He didn't say you committed any, did he?
No one's saying we do it with every single car.
Yep.
As far as you getting out of the car, I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
If you're getting arrested, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from there.
Why would I say that? Why would I say you're being arrested if
I don't
you're
know.
sitting in the passenger
Yeah,
seat?
because you're asking me for...
This guy has a very, very valid point to me. These cops are making all sorts of demands out of this guy who's riding in the passenger seat that they haven't said has done anything wrong or they have any suspicion of doing anything wrong. And as we know from the previous videos that I've done and some of the things that I've said is cops got to have reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed for them to make you identify who you are. A cop can't come to some random person on the street and say, tell me who you are. That's not how this works. You are more than welcome to volunteer to a cop who you are and information and things, but you do not have to tell a cop anything so long as you're abiding by the law. They have no power over you unless they can think reasonably that a crime is being occurred. Here, they have yet to say as such.
For my name, my date of birth.
That's just for our safety. That's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
Had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
That's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'm just getting the ride home.
listen, but you're in the car.
Who cares?
Okay?
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't speed.
We're not saying that you did. We identify everyone in the car.
You're not
every
listening
single car
to me.
stop.
I am listening.
Okay, when you get out of the car, okay, we don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out. It's for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
Do you see anybody shooting? Do you see anybody with a bazooka?
No, I'm not here to be a debate. That's for court, okay?
All right, so
Arrest me or we're done.
what we gotta do? But I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights, and I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're gonna look it up.
It is a law,
stuff like that.
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, go look it up, brother.
Where you guys from?
Providence.
Providence?
So we're in Rhode Island, maybe Massachusetts. Looks like those are state troopers. They got American flag on there. Who's this guy? Ununiformed policeman?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
I'm just going home from work.
Look at this. They got about 7 police officers who are trying to deal with this guy. He's not even... Don't they got real crimes to deal with? This guy's got to be like the chief or someone sergeant or someone that's important over there. Guy's over there holding his belt ready for some action.
Down at once? Hey, can you hop off just for a minute? I just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the camera recording because I don't know You know, I don't want to be.
Feel free to bring
Yeah.
the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face, you know.
Okay.
But
Then you know what?
I don't want to be
Okay.
disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them, you know.
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
Why?
I am.
Okay. The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct a traffic stop.
Even when I'm not being arrested, I wasn't driving. I don't have any probable cause, you know. Just for my friend, because he already got a ticket. He's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of,
I'm not arguing any of that stuff.
I don't have any records, everything's clean,
Do we have his ID?
Yeah, I'll give it to him now, just for my friend, if it was me, I'll be here till 5 in the morning, I don't have it. Yeah, I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right.
When they're over there, probably at the cop car, his friend's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to get home. I got dinner on the table. Now we're making this whole charade. Just give me your ID so we can go home. I guess I don't blame him. But also, this guy's trying to stand up for himself. I'm going to have to look up that Supreme Court case because I've never heard of that before.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show. Link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
Here you go. You're not going to find anything. I just want to, we have the rights. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights, and I understand that. I'm well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I try to follow all the laws. I try to learn everything, so
But you do have to identify yourself.
They say if you're being arrested, it's probable cause, or you're being a danger,
Yeah, I don't know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know who you are.
Yeah, but
Who
you know
cares?
what I'm saying too.
I do. I do. However, just so you know in the future, you do have to provide.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to call the chief of police and ask him, just to make sure, because if it is, and I'm wrong, the next time, I know better,
Well, the Attorney General's office, they can really tell you. Just tell them the situation. I was a passenger in a car. I was asked to provide my ID, and they'll let you know that is the case.
Okay, I want to find that out because I try to keep up with all the laws, and that's a new law, and I don't know about it. I want to find out.
Power.
Yeah, I just wrote that today on Facebook. I said knowledge is power. Same thing like that.
Yep, absolutely.
I said read and learn. I try to always keep up with all the laws, the new laws, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything.
Why not?
Just so, yep. I've been here for 31 years, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the police, never been in any kind of trouble, ever.
You ever been stopped and asked for your ID when you were a passenger?
Well, no, never.
Never, huh?
It's just because I have two cars, but they both broke down, so, so they can give me a ride for work.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is as far as
Yeah, but by that logic, you don't get to pull and run everybody's like facial identification to find who's got warrants out there, this, that, and the other. There still has to be a reason why you're trying to identify this person, not just for funsies over here, which is what
but
this
the problem
cop's
with that
saying.
is you cannot just go around stopping everybody and asking for IDs like Nazi Germany.
See?
You know what I mean?
See?
Vehicles legally stopped though for traffic violations.
But I wasn't.
No, because you know how it is nowadays.
We don't just accost people on the street and ask them for their identification.
Yeah, but that's where it's going.
And that's what just
In New
happened.
York,
Listen, we're not in New York.
it's already like that.
Stop
We're
and
not in New
frisk.
York, we're in Rhode Island. Okay? And the courts say if you are stopped by the police for a legal reason, which this was a legal reason, you committed a traffic violation
did.
of some sort, we have the right to identify any passengers in the motor vehicle.
Yeah, but you know that in New York, they didn't have that law
We're
before.
not in New York.
I mean, but they didn't have it there. Just like they don't have it here, it might go there. If you don't use our rights, if you don't flex your rights, that's where it's going to go, right there, Nazi Germany.
That's when you notify your state rep and you...
Now, pretty soon, I'll be going down the street, walking around. Papers, please, papers.
Well, that's...
That's where it's going. I mean, I'm sad to say about this is where it's going in this country. Man, when I was here, back when I first came in here, like back in the 80s, the 90s, oof, it was lovely to, here. But the way it's going now, I don't know if that was after 9/11 or what happened, but I just can't do anything anymore without having your papers. It's sad. It's sad.
What's taking so long to run this guy's ID? Like, let's get it moving.
And I don't have anything to hide or anything, but
I'm not saying that you do.
no, I don't know, but it seems like that. When you want to give out your name and ID, it seems like, oh, there's all these red flags. What is he hiding?
You're one person. This case that this sergeant is talking about came from a state trooper asking for identification from a bus full of people. And the Supreme Court found that it was warranted. And they can ask for identification.
So even all those innocent people that were just there along for the ride, they have to go through all this hassle, give out the names, the date of birth, the social security, just because somebody else did something? We all have to pay for it?
Valid point, man.
I mean, does that seem right? Now, if you're looking for a person driving the same type of car that was being looked for like a crime he committed, it was driving a car that's similar to this one, a red Civic, we're looking for that type of car, there's a wanted, and then you stop into that car, then they go, all right, we stop somebody driving that same, we're looking for somebody that's driving the same type of car, he's being looked for, he committed a crime, all right, I will understand that. But asking me all this because he was speeding, I mean, it doesn't go together. It makes no sense.
The courts have said that we can.
All right. Now, I'm just gonna, look that up. I'm not saying that you're lying, but I want to make sure for myself.
He's like, I'm not saying you're lying, but you lying.
They said no benefit to me. Probably the Attorney General's office. And
I'm gonna find that out because.
You can just Google search it.
No, I don't trust Google. I go straight for the source. You can't believe anything you read online. There's too many.
If you go on the Rhode Island
Too many, like he says, too many lawyers online. They think they know everything, and then they tell you something that is not even
If you go
true.
on the Rhode Island State website, you can look up all the Rhode Island general laws.
Okay. Yeah, I have the phone number for the.
If you do a search on there of obstruction of justice, the entire definition of the statute will come up.
All right.
You'll see that.
And it's gonna say if you're a passenger in a car and you get asked for the ID.
It won't be that specific.
You see?
That comes
I want to see where it says that.
comes from case law.
I want to see where it says that exact word. If you get stopped, your passenger must, by law, give out his name and everything, or go straight to jail. I want to see that.
Okay, well, do you want to roll down your window?
Man, he's all set.
Yeah, he's all set. Thanks, Bill.
Have a good day, sir.
All right, man. Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Did they just call the damn chief of police or whatever come and deal with this guy? But hey, I've never heard of a Supreme Court case like that. From my understanding, you only got to provide ID if there is reasonable suspicion that you have committed the crime, and he did not. However, to get out of their way, know you didn't do anything wrong, hand over that thing. I don't know what I'd do in this situation. Honestly, I'd probably just give them the ID so I can go home. I don't really care. They're over there doing their job, maybe incorrectly, maybe correctly, but I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with cops any longer than I have to. Usually never ends up something good. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. This is Attorney Ted with another Attorney Reacts video. Check me out on my own page as well. See you next time. Thanks.
Big verdict.